Hey, we're at the exhibition, Humanity, and I don't know if you guys would notice, but I think it looks like a sci-fi scenario because it's got that sci-fi essence to it, and make a great Netflix show anyway because it looks like one of those Netflix sci-fis and everything. And on with the show.
So it's been touring for a year. So we opened it in January 2023. So this time last year it opened at Sotheby's in London, and then it toured to Glasgow at a place called Projectability in the summer, and then Hove is the last stop.
Oh, so it's just like the last, and then it's going to obviously shut down other temporary exhibitions.
This is it. So this is the last stop. So it's been touring for a year, and then it's all coming down.
I know, it's sad. The exhibitions only last temporary. They go on for some last shorter. When I went to this digital exhibition once called Liang Neti Neti, only lasted a month or something, or a couple of months, or slightly longer. I'm not sure, but temporary.
That is the reason why we decided to do a touring show, because in the past we'd have a show like this which has 80 artworks in, and we'd have it on display maybe for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and then we thought actually you really need, for enough people to see it, and you really need to tour it around. And I think for us, because we've got 80 different artists showing, and they live kind of all over the UK, so to take it to London and then Glasgow and Brighton means there's more opportunity for people to go see it. They've reacted well. So a lot of the works are for sale as well, and we've sold quite a bit of the works. So that's really nice, and I think shows the reaction that people really were drawn to lots of the works. But the comments we've got have been really, really positive, and they've been at very different venues. So Sotheby's felt very, very fancy. It was a very different kind of audience. Hove feels really relaxed, and Projectability in Glasgow was very welcoming. So we have very different settings, but we've had really, really positive feedback, and I think mainly also from a lot of the artists who are exhibiting. A lot of them all got to come and see the show, and I think for them it's been amazing to see their work in these different places, and also having it shown with so much other incredible artwork.
So I do creative storytelling, and I'm which one should I let out and which one shouldn't, but I'm keeping them to myself for now until I can really find how to process them into something that people might enjoy or something like that.
Yeah, I get that. And I think it can take a while. It can take a process for people, can't it? It can sometimes take people a bit of a while to think, okay, I do want to show this work. I do want to have it out there and getting reactions and seeing what people think. And it takes a lot. I don't think it's easy. So I think it's, for us, the most important thing is that we show the work in the best possible light. We frame it really nicely. We make sure it's lit really well, and so then when the artists do come, they can feel that sense of achievement and pride seeing their work shown in this space.
You've got to be, when it comes to artists, you've got to be really encouraging to them as they are to themselves, because as an artist myself, I know, we're very
you need that encouragement.
You have that anxiety. That anxiety is real.
Yeah, and I think that encouragement is important, isn't it? And maybe being able to be shown in an exhibition and celebrated, hopefully means that all these artists will continue making work, and they'll continue getting their work out there, because it's great. It needs to be out there. And in a way, this exhibition, I guess what we really want is that it does feel like it is celebrating everyone, and the prizes are an element of it, and being selected, there is a part of having to have selectors say we're choosing that, we're not choosing that, which is it's a hard thing to deal with, and try and make it as fair as possible. But no, I hear what you're saying, and I think it is, hopefully the exhibition does feel like a celebration of everyone. So what kind of work are you drawn to in the exhibition? What's kind of stuff that you really love?
Anything that's, so for example, the levitation, it reminds me of sci-fi, and also the humanity, with the sci-fi essence of it. I feel like it should be like a Netflix show in a way, like Alien Worlds, which I really love, because it shows what life is like on different worlds, like a binary star system like Tatooine, and another system where these sky graters fly, but if they go on the ground, they can't get back up again because the gravity is so strong on that planet.
So you're drawn to those kind of works?
Yeah, anything that's
yeah.
adventurous or beyond, you know. It's like my uncle like said to me once when I was in Spain, he was like, Deen, I don't look at you as the black sheep, I look at you as the adventurer. So I'm doing it in his voice. Strong Essex accent he is. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. What do you think of the exhibition in general? Like, how...
Honestly, it's great. My creative mind is just going wild. It's like, oh, this could be like a good like story, or base it on a story. 'Cause that's what I do. I see things, and I base my stories on what I see or observe. You know, like some of the some of the people who dress like with horns on their head. It's like, can I base a character off you?
You get inspired by that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
All takes inspiration. You know?
Oh, I'm glad you like it, because also this show we had two artists that actually they curated it, so they decided where everything went, which was really nice. We've never had artists do that before. We've always done it. So it's a different, so we're hoping it would have a different...
So it's, I mean, that's the thing with art. I mean, it can't always be like, my way or the highway.
Exactly.
Unless, I mean, if you're doing your own piece, then okay, but like, if it's like, you've got to let people have their own views and perspective of it.
And bring different people in. I think that's what we're trying to do. I just think with so many of the works, you see more and more. I notice new things every time. Just with all these works, kind of the first time I saw them, I had a reaction. I was like, oh, they're really interesting. But actually, working with them for a year, there's so many that I've just noticed all these little details and like so many, so much like depth to a lot of it. And so I don't think there's anything that I've been drawn to particularly. I just think it's been so nice working with it for a year, because I think you have a different relationship with artwork when you're around it for a long period of time.